the most gracious, the most merciful. Welcome, my dear third secondary school students. I am Mr. Muhammad Mustafa, and today we'll continue our lessons about or on Mega Goal 5, Unit 3. What will they think of next? Today is a grammar lesson about the future. Future perfect, progressive. First, we will talk about future. The future perfect is used to express the idea that an action will be completed in the future before another event or before another specific time in the future. The future perfect is formed with formation will have plus past participle. Will have plus past participle. For example, by the time my children are grown, scientists will have found a solution to global warming. Scientists will have found. Another example is the car company will have introduced their new models by November. Will have introduced. Future perfect progressive. Future perfect formation will have plus past participle. Okay, the future perfect progressive is used to focus on the duration of an action that will be happening in the future. Future perfect express the idea that an action will be completed in the future before another action. Okay, but the future perfect progressive focus on the duration of an action that will happening in the future before another time or event happens in the future. The future perfect progressive formed with formation here will have plus been plus present participle. Okay, verb plus ing. By the year 2020, people will have been flying for 117 years. Here is a note. Sometimes either the future perfect or the future perfect progressive can be used to express the same idea. Okay, they are similar. By 2020, I'll have been living in Sao Paulo for 15 years, or by 2020, I'll have lived in Sao Paulo for 15 years. Okay, here only we should know the formation of future perfect will have plus past participle, and the future perfect progressive will have plus been plus verb plus ing. Another thing in the future with dependent time clause, like and before, when, before, after, while, until, and since. Okay, a present tense verb form is used in the time clause, and will or be going are used in the main clause. في المين clause والtime clause. Time clause used when, before, while, and so on. A present tense. Okay, present tense in the time clause, and the main clause we use will or going to. For example, my father will keep using his old-fashioned corded phone until it breaks. Present simple. Another example, when he finishes present simple after when, working on his invention. The other sentence, he is going to let me try it out, or will let me try it out. Okay, now we will move to the use the future perfect to combine the future events into one sentence using by or by the time. First event, I'll take all my final exams. Second event, the end of June will come. When we combine the two sentences in one sentence using by or by the time, by the end of June, I'll have taken all my final exams. Here is the first sentence. It will start to rain. we will arrive at the picnic? The answer is, by the time we arrive at the picnic, it will have started to rain. Number 2, I'll fall asleep. This DVD film will be over. The answer is, I'll have fallen asleep by the time this DVD film is over. Number 3, I will get married and have children. 2020 will come. By 2020, I will have gotten married and had children. Number 4, my father will work at his company for 20 years. He will retire. By the time my father retires, he will have worked at this company for 20 years. The next here, number 5, he will decide which college to attend. February will come. The answer, he will have decided which college to attend by February. Number 6, the food will get cold. You will come to the table. By the time you come to the table, the food will have gotten cold. The last sentence, he will learn to drive. He will graduate. The answer, he will have learned to drive by the time he graduates. Okay. Next exercise, use the future perfect or the future perfect progressive to complete each sentence. In some cases, both forms are possible. Shuri started studying biology in 2008. By 2012, she will have been studying biology for 4 years. My parents got married in 1990. By 2015, they will have been married for 25 years. My brother became a vegetarian 3 weeks ago. By next week, he will have been a vegetarian for 4 weeks. Jassim started his new job in February. By November, he will have been working there for 10 months. You started studying at 4. By 8, you will have been studying for 4 hours. I have already lost 5 kilograms on my diet. If I lose another 2 kilograms, I'll have lost 7 kilograms. I moved to Singapore in 1998. By 2013, I will have lived in Singapore for 15 years. We started waiting 20 minutes ago. If she gets here in 10 minutes, we will have waited for 30 minutes. The last sentence here, this TV show started 2.5 hours ago. In another half hour, it will have been playing for 3 hours. Here we use the future perfect and the future perfect progressive. Another, put the verb in parentheses in either the future tense, will, or be going to, or the present tense. I'll call you as soon as I get home. The company manufactures the parts when they receive the order. The company will manufacture the parts when they receive. After I make $1 million, I buy my parents' house. After I make $1 million, I'm going to buy, or I'll buy my parents' house. Number 3, I traveled the world before I get married and settle down. I'm going to travel the world before I get married and settle down. Next, he ran to the store before it start raining. He will run to the store before it starts raining. Number 5. When you drive down the road, you see a large red building. هنا عندي when you drive down the road, you will see or are going to see. Okay, will or I'm going or be going to. Number 6. هنا عندي are you going to argue with me until I change my mind? Here we have finished the grammar lesson today about the future and future perfect and future perfect progressive. Thank you.